What's good, YouTube? What's good, Supreme World? We back. It's your boy Dre Supreme back with another reaction video today. And y'all see what we got. We got the Indiana Pacers taking on the New York Knicks, Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, before we get into this video, let me give you guys a quick little debrief, a nice little recap on what happened in Game 5. Now, the New York Knicks came out strong as Jalen Brunson finished with 32 points. He scored 14 points in the first quarter against the Indiana Pacers, and his team was on a mission. You know, they were down 3-1, and they needed to win a game, especially at home, because they haven't won a game in this series at home. So the New York Knicks, they came out and they defended home court, beating the Indiana Pacers 111-94. Now, as we head into Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, a win for the Indiana Pacers will advance them into the NBA Finals for the first time since the year 2000. So, and guess who they beat in the year 2000? They beat the New York Knicks. So, as history repeats itself, we're going to see if it really does at this point. And make sure you guys tune in with these videos, okay? If you guys haven't watched the other videos, make sure you guys tap into those videos, okay? But yeah, you know what we do. We're going to inspect, we're going to dissect, and we're going to break things down, because that's what we do here on this channel. You feel me? So make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys leave a comment, give me some feedback on the videos, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. And let's get into this video.
Defensively and get into Halliburton.
All right, New York Knicks start with the possession as Jalen Brunson drives on Aaron Nesmith for the quick lay-in. This is his second game with first basket. So all my first basket bettors out there. As Aaron Nesmith comes back on the other end. Great assist by Pascal Siakam. Jalen Brunson with the quick four. Yo, he knows how aggressive he has to be. Stolen by Andrew Nembhard. That's one steal. Playing all over him, draped all over him. Look, face guarding Jalen Brunson, making him irrelevant as Mitchell Robinson catches the alley-oop. Get yourself a highlight. Wonderful pass by Mikal Bridges, a.k.a. my twin, apparently. Everybody's saying that Mikal Bridges looks like me, because I don't look like him. He looks like me, okay? That's how we gonna give it up. He looks like me. Pascal Siakam for three. Alrighty, Andrew Nembhard to Aaron Nesmith. Can't let these boys shoot, man, especially at home. Andrew Nembhard, Miles Turner for three. Here we go. Here we go. Carnthea Towns for three. Missed. Mitchell Robinson out to Jalen Brunson. Back to Cat. Wonderful hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato.
Robinson dominating here in the first.
Tyrese Halliburton penetrates to Miles Turner. OG Anunoby draws the foul and one. All over him. Benedict Mathurin. Blocked by Mikal Bridges. Wonderful defense by Mikal Bridges. Jalen Brunson. Oh, no, he didn't. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. He showed no sign that he was going to shoot that. He shot that last minute. Wow, look at that. Homie, like, literally galloped into that alley-oop. Look at that stride. Wonderful pass by Landry Shamet. Like, look at that. He galloped into the alley-oop. 2-point game. Never mind, 1-point game. Oh, here we go again. Tyrese to Obi Toppin. Wonderful layup. They got to play defense. New York, I don't know, man. They got to start running suicides or something. As Landry Shamet hits that corner three. Passes to OG Anunoby. Cuts the league down to 2. Look at this. Like, what defense is that? Like, y'all haven't learned? This boy been shooting all series long against y'all, and y'all haven't learned yet. Like, look at this defense. This is horrible defense. Like, literally, you have to pay attention so much to Tyrese Halliburton because he can shoot. He can shoot that. Look, like, Cat, what are you doing? He's backing up from a shooter. He spotted up. He made sure his feet was set. Pulled up in your face, my brother. Like, come on. OG Anunoby step back. That was beautiful. Cuts the lead. Ties the game, actually. OG pins him. Nearly loses it. He does lose it. Andrew Nembhard pushes the praise. Jarvis Walker. 2-point game. Andrew Nembhard with another steal as Tyrese Halliburton flies in on Mikal Bridges on the break. Wow. Miles Turner for 3. Oh, man. Here we go early. OG Anunoby to beat the buzzer. Halftime, 4-point game. Indiana comes out. Aaron Nesmith for 3. Yo, this is where they kill you so much on the break. Let's take a look at this. They're running in transition. They're up by 7. Look at this. Aaron Nesmith. Why isn't nobody guarding him? Like, this is what the New York Knicks fail to realize. Pay attention to your man. Pay attention to the open guy. It's basketball 101. That's like the first thing that you learn when you start playing the game of basketball, especially when you start playing defense for the very first time. Pay attention to your man. Like, what's going on? Aaron Nesmith killed you guys in game 1, hits 8 for 9 from 3, comes back and beat shot in New York because of Aaron Nesmith knocking down these threes. Why are you guys paying attention to him for the rest of the series? I truly don't understand. It's literally insane.
He had the bad game in game
10-point game.
and he's going to have to do it tonight. Miles Turner's trying to block out.
OG penetrates. I see OG's being really aggressive in this game. He knows what's at stake. Oh, look at this. Just playing with them. And 1. Pascal Siakam. Oh, my goodness. That was a beautiful and 1. Beautiful. Mikal Bridges alley-oop. Oh, Mitchell Robinson just grabbing every alley-oop out the sky to help his team. Jalen Brunson. Wow. Unconscious. Unguardable. We've been saying this all series long. Stolen, careless turnovers. They pull up. Andrew Nembhard for 3. Yeah. This team plays so well together. They gel so well together. I can already tell the outcome. 12-point lead. Aaron Nesmith drives. Thomas Bryant hitting 3s. Nah, this is crazy. When Thomas Bryant is hitting 3s, that's how you know you're doing something right. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Wonderful pass. Jalen Brunson, the cat. 8-point game. Okay, New York going a quick little run. They need it. Cuts his lead down to 7. Pascal Siakam stolen. Andrew Nembhard up the court in transition. Yo, you guys got to stop him. You guys got to get out on the break. Come on, New York. Damn, look. They bring the lead back to 14 at this point. Pascal Siakam, post fade. Damn, man. The crowd is in it. Pascal Siakam is cooking up. Not looking too good for New York. Not looking too good. Josh Hart with the and 1. Cuts the lead down to 12. Tyrese Halliburton. Obi Toppin. Wow. Oh, my goodness. It's not looking too good for New York. Rebounded by Tyrese. Look at this. Like, where's the defense? They literally just let him run into the... Nah, this is crazy. Look at this. OG. Who is that? Is that DeLon Wright? You didn't think to, like, close in? Especially OG. Like, I understand that Ben Shepherd and Pascal Siakam is on the wing right now, and then Ben Shepherd's in the corner. You'd rather let up the 3 than get a 2. But, like, come on, man. This is too easy. And then Miles McBride literally just gave up. Wow. Like, they're really in it. Somebody's injured. Jesus, I hope he's okay. OG Anunoby down on the other end. He said, I don't care. I don't care who's on the floor down there.
Terrible spacing for the Pacers here.
Stolen by Josh Hart. Beautiful. Come on, New York. Y'all got to get back into it. OG driving with his body. Continuation for the and one. Converts with the free throw. Ponty Towns. Yo, Miles Turner couldn't guard him all series long, man. And I've been saying it in every single video. Miles Turner, you cannot guard Karl Anthony Towns. Just stop it at this point. Just stop it. Like, wow. Tyrese Halliburton. We've been saying it all series long. This brother is truly special. Tyrese is not a superstar, by the way. I say that sarcastically.
It's just too easy. Towns is big.
Jalen Brunson with the lay-in. Oh, Lord. 6 minutes left. 14-point game. As Tyrese Halliburton lays it on Josh Hart. Looking for the and one. Ponty Town pulls up. Rebounded by Josh Hart. OG Anunoby for three. Ooh, wonderful tip-in. Tip dunk by Cat. Ball movement. Yeah, I guess... I literally just guessed that defense is just not a part of the New York Knicks because this is what lost them the series. This is what literally is going to lose them the series. And I can just tell already. This is literally insane. 19-point lead at this point. OG Anunoby for three. He's the only one that's trying to keep him in it.
They come out with a huge three.
Tyrese Halliburton, look, wonderful. Oh my goodness. Obi Toppin. That was disgusting. Look at this pick and roll. Wow. The way he just came in and just stapled that shit. Like, wow. Tyrese Halliburton. Oh my goodness. They're playing with them at this point. They're literally playing with them. Throwing alley-oops, just disrespecting them. This is just disrespectful. This is literally just disrespectful. Indiana smiling. They know their team about to win. Tyrese Halliburton. That's disrespectful. Good night. Game is over. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's literally just violation. Tyrese was just like, good night, New York Knicks. As the Indiana Pacers beat the New York Knicks 4-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals. They beat the New York Knicks 108 to 125 to advance to the NBA Finals for the first time since the year 2000. Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. And let's get into the team statistics. It sucks as a New York residents, I should say. Well, actually, New York really don't even claim where I live, so whatever. I ain't even gonna say nothing about that. But the Indiana Pacers, man, they truly deserve this win because they went through the hardest schedule, in my opinion, in this postseason, beating the Milwaukee Bucks, of course, without Damian Lillard in that first round. They beat Giannis and a hurt Milwaukee Bucks, but they still beat them, okay? And they earned all those wins, okay? So yeah, beating the Milwaukee Bucks, and then them playing the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round, the best team in the East this year, the number one seed in the East this year. They gave them a run for their money, beating them, and then beating the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now proceeding to the NBA Finals to face the best team in the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder, who I think is going to win the whole thing. But this is going to be a great, great matchup. Indiana Pacers taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Starting on June 5th. So we got 5 or 6 days into that series starts. I can't wait. And I'm kind of sad that basketball is near ending. But it is what it is. Alrighty, let's move over to the team statistics. Indiana coming out sharp this game, defending home court. They shot 54% from the field, 51% from three, making 17 from 33 from three. That's what really kept them in this game and made it real marginal for the New York Knicks to even keep up. And then they shot 84% from the free throw line, 16 for 19. The New York Knicks shooting 47% from the field, 28% from three, which really killed them, and 65% from the free throw line, which also killed them. 17 for 26. They missed 9 free throws in this game. Inexcusable. You got to be better. The New York Knicks winning on the rebound column, +5 against Indiana, 41-36. The offensive rebounds, 13 versus 6, and the defensive rebounds, 28-30. The New York Knicks, they had 23 assists, and Indiana came out rolling this game because in Game 5, they wasn't distributing the ball the way that they usually do. But they came back for this Game 6. They made adjustments, and they had 30 assists as a team, +7 against the New York Knicks. Both teams had 10 steals evenly. The New York Knicks 6 blocks, and the Indiana Pacers with 9 blocks. The New York Knicks turned over the ball 18 times and conceded 34 points off of those turnovers. You cannot allow the Indiana Pacers to score off of these turnovers, especially on the fast break. This is crazy. The Indiana Pacers had 25 fast break points. And most of those points was off of turnovers. This is the reason why they got it on the break and they made this game marginal to a point where New York didn't even know what was transpiring. So, yeah, that's your outcome right there. This is the reason why New York lost the way that they lost. Their turnovers and the amount of points that they conceded off the turnovers. Damn. Alrighty, let's get over to the box score like we usually do. Starting with the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges, in his final game of the season, he finished with 15 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Pretty solid game. Although they had 5 turnovers and 4 fouls, it was pretty frustrating for him to, defend because his assignment was defending Tyrese Halliburton. He shot 6 for 9 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, and making a pair of free throws. Pretty solid game. Again, just turned over the ball a little bit too much for the team, and he wasn't strong on the boards. A player at his stature, he's like 6 foot. What is he? Like 6'9", 6'8", I believe. He's not really being efficient. Although he's playing the guard position, the shooting guard position on this team, in this lineup, in this position, this lineup, he needs to be a little bit more aggressive on the rebounds. Team rebounding is very important. Jalen Brunson had more rebounds than you, my man. Like, you can't allow that to happen. OG Anunoby, I'm really impressed on how he played this game. Just looking at the highlights, he did everything he could. He had the high on his team, finishing with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 10 for 18 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Pretty efficient game. He shot really well from the field. He defended with the 2 steals, 2 blocks. He did not turn over the ball that many times. Only 1 turnover and only 1 foul. So shout out to OG. He tried to do what he could, but this game had Indiana Pacers written all over it. Karl-Anthony Towns, he finished with another double-double as he usually does. He finished with 22 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 8 for 19 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, and 6 for 10 from the free throw line. The only problem with Karl-Anthony Towns is he does not play any defense whatsoever, and he fouls too much. I don't know if you guys see my posts on my Instagram. Make sure you guys go follow my Instagram right now, okay? Go follow me on Instagram, aka Instagram.com/Dre Supreme. I'll put it right here for y'all. Go follow it right now, okay? But look, I posted on my Instagram the other day that Anthony Edwards was talking about last year in the playoffs how Karl-Anthony Towns just fouls too much. And I feel like most of his fouls is on purpose. Like you got to watch yourself, man. Like, this is the reason why y'all be losing, because when you fouling and when you have 3 fouls in the first quarter, the second quarter, by halftime, it ruins the rest of the team. It ruins the flow. They depend on you. So, you got to do what you got to do, Karl-Anthony Towns, and stop fouling. All these bullshit fouls that you be committing is actually insane. It's actually sickening. It's annoying. Damn. All right, Mitchell Robinson, he finished with 8 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 for 5 from the field. He had a pretty solid game, rebounding the ball as usual with 5 offensive rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. It's pretty impressive. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson fulfilling that starting role that Coach Tibbs filled him in in game. What was that? Game 3, I think he did that when they went down 2-0, or it was game 4 maybe when he did that. I think it was game 3 though. I could be wrong. Jalen Brunson, he didn't have the brightest game, but Andrew Nembhard was draped all over him all game long, picking him up from from full court. So it's real tough, you know. They made sure to take Jalen Brunson out of this game because he only finished with 19 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers. That's crazy. Shooting 8 for 18 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Alrighty, going on to the bench. We had Miles McBride. He played 11 minutes. He finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, and only making a pair of free throws in a closeout game. You know, that's something that we have to talk about at a later date. He did not play well. That's the only thing I'll say. Josh Hart finished with 4 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line. DeLon Wright, he finished with 2 points, 1 rebound, 0 for 2 from 3, 0 for 2 from the field, making a pair of free throws. Landry Shamet, he had a big game, hitting 4 threes off the bench. Magnificent. He played 16 minutes, 12 points, 2 assists. And finally, Tyler Kolek and Pacum. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. But he didn't even do anything anyway. He literally just came in for 2 minutes and that's it. Tyler Kolek, though, he only had 3 assists in 2 minutes. That's pretty impressive. He only played the last 2 minutes of the game. He only got 2 minutes to burn, you know. But shout out to the New York Knicks. You know, unfortunate that they lost to the Indiana Pacers again for the 3rd straight time in the playoffs. It sucks, you know. You make it to the conference finals and, you build your team around to beat the Boston Celtics. You beat the Boston Celtics and you don't get past the Indiana Pacers. You know, that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Alrighty, moving on to the Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam with a huge game. He finished with 31 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 10 for 18 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 8 for 11 from the free throw line. So efficient. That's an efficient game right there. This is literally a game that you want to have every night, okay? He plays so good. Although that he had 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, that's amazing, okay? He did what he was supposed to do. So shout out to Pascal Siakam. I also saw that he won the Western Conference. Excuse me, I said the Western Conference. He won the Eastern Conference MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So yeah, shout out to him because he did have a huge series. Without him, they lose this series, realistically. Aaron Nesmith finished with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, playing through an injury, by the way. He shot 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. Miles Turner, he had 11 points, 2 rebounds. Again, I don't know what's good with Miles Turner. Never put him for rebounds on your parlay because I didn't do that, by the way, tonight. But Miles Turner, he's just not a rebounding center. He's 6'11". I understand that he's a stretch big, but he does not get any rebounds at his size, which is ridiculous. He averages literally 3 rebounds a game. And that's sickening as to be a 6'11" center. Just think about that. But whatever. Good shooting game by him though. Beautiful. Andrew Nembhard, this guy literally had the biggest game. Although he's been playing crap over the last 3 games, ruining my parlays and previous games. But anyways, he finished with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 steals. That's huge. 6 steals. He guarded Brunson the whole entire game. He played 37 minutes. He played the most minutes with Tyrese Halliburton in this game, and he did not let up. Insane. 6 steals, one block, 1 turnover, and 2 fouls. That's literally insane. For you to have a game like that. And shooting efficient at the same time. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, 40%. I give all my, I tip my hat out to him. I tip my do-rag to him, okay? Because that's like hard to do. Play efficiently, hit big shots, hit threes, facilitate the basketball, and play defense against the best player on the other team. So shout out to Andrew Nembhard. All right. Tyrese Halliburton, he finished with 21 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 9 for 17 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, and making 1 free throw. Huge game for him. He gets this team's motor started. So, without Tyrese Halliburton, it's like, again, it's like Pascal Siakam. Like, this team plays so well together. I can't really say, like, without this player, they lose. Kind of in a sense, we could say that for Pascal Siakam, but everybody plays their part on this team. This is the reason why they're advancing to the NBA Finals, because they play as a team. So shout out to the Indiana Pacers. Let's go down to the bench. Obi Toppin had a huge game, playing 25 minutes. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks. Oh my God, that's just magnificent. Shout out to him. Coming off of the New York Knicks, I know the New York Knicks is really hurting right now because he took this series personal. No, he really did, because, the New York Knicks should have paid him, okay? They should have paid him that money when they had the chance to, letting him leave to Indiana, and for him to come out and just beat his former team, it got to hurt for the New York Knicks, okay? It has to hurt. A shout out to Obi Toppin having a huge game, shooting a 7 for 11 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, and making a pair of free throws. Very efficient game for him. Jarris Walker, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 for 1 from the field, playing 7 minutes. Johnny Furry, he didn't do anything. He only played 1 minute. Thomas Bryant, huge game for Thomas Bryant. We saw him hit that corner 3. Once I saw Thomas Bryant hit that corner 3, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's over. I can't lie. Because if you let him hit 3 threes in a game, nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block. 3 for 5 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. He hit 3 threes in a closeout game. RIP New York Knicks. I can't even lie. And making a pair of free throws. Alrighty, TJ McConnell played 14 minutes. He had 3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. Benedict Mathurin, he didn't even have to have a huge game like he's been having the last 2-3 games. He only played 9 minutes this game. He scored 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 for 2 from the field, and making a pair of free throws. And finally, Ben Shepherd, although that he did not score this game, he had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and he played 20 minutes. He played a lot. So it was a really defensive game for him. The Indiana Pacers, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. And they're moving on to the next round, the NBA Finals, to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I can't wait for that matchup. It's going to be on June 5th. Stay tuned for that video. And if you guys made it to this part of the video, I appreciate you guys in advance. I love you guys. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys leave a comment on this video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys turn on those post notifications as well too. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.